Are live. So, hello everyone. Welcome to day one of our back to school skincare edition. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am really, really excited to be here with you guys today. This is day one of our 3-day series of our back to school skincare edition. Thank you for all of those who let me know earlier that you couldn't hear. So, we are redoing this session one of our day one. This is a really, really important session. So I wanted to make sure that you guys got everything that you needed from this session. The goal of this 3-day series is to help you customize your skincare routine in a way that you know is going to work for you. So, we're going to be delving into your skin type, your skin challenges. We're going to be going through the root causes of those so you can really get a true understanding of what is going on with your skin and how to get the best results from your skincare products and your skincare routine. We also have an intuitive model where we look at helping you intuitively understand your skin so you can then be proactive in terms of understanding what is going to work for your skin before those challenges even come on, right? So the goal is to help you to be able to really be in tune with your skin. I truly believe that our body speaks to us. We all know that our body speaks to us, right? So our bodies sometimes tell us that it's tired. Sometimes we ignore it and then we pay for it later, right? Or sometimes our body tells us that we need certain nutrients or it craves certain nutrients and we ignore it and go back to those things that we enjoy the way it tastes better and then we pay for it later. So I believe that our skin does the same thing. Our skin tells us what it needs. And so my goal this week, these next 3 days, over these next 3 days, is to help you truly what your skin is saying to you so you can use your skincare products to get the best results that you want for your skin. So if that's the deal, if you're in it, if you're in this with me, comment and say and put a one in the chat. Also, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Comment, let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching this in the replay, type hashtag replay and also let me know where you're tuning in from. So some of you are probably wondering, who is this girl who's popped up on your screen? We're actually streaming on all our social media platforms. We're streaming on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, in our Facebook group, and on our website. So we're probably in a lot more places than you guys are used to seeing us live. But we're streaming everywhere, and you're probably wondering who I am. So let's jump to that. Let me pull up the presentation here, and I will introduce myself. Let's do it this way. You know a little bit about me. So I am Christy Alexander Garvan. I am the founder, CEO, and chief big heart of Apple Rose Beauty. For those of you that are new to Apple Rose Beauty is a luxury organic skincare company that I founded in 2015. We also have a big heart mission to employ survivors of human trafficking and support organizations involved in their rescue and rehabilitation. So that's why I call myself Chief Big Heart, because of our big heart mission. We are an award-winning company, so we have award-winning products. Our products visibly tackle skin issues such as oily skin, dry skin, acne, signs of aging, without irritating your sensitive skin. So we do a lot of sensitivity testing, a lot of allergy testing. I personally bring over a decade of experience in science and engineering and a real passion for natural solutions that work in formulations. I truly believe that nature has given us everything that we need to really treat our skins and get the best out of our skincare regimens. And I teach that I put that in my formulations and teach that in my classes. So you're going to hear a little bit more about that later on. I also have a big heart for seeing women flourish. I like to say that at Apple Rose Beauty, we are more than just a skincare company. We challenge and inspire world changers like yourselves, and we celebrate, we encourage, we support, we truly celebrate the beauty in all of us that is more than skin deep. And so I really have a heart to see women flourish. I really have a heart to see women know their true value, understand their worth, and really show up confidently in all of the roles that we inhabit, in the roles of, wife, sister, mom, all of it, best friend, all of those roles that we can show up confidently in those roles. Our company, like I mentioned, has a big, hard mission to support the fight to end human trafficking. And I do a lot of these types of presentations, but really the heart of it all is really to help elevate your skincare ritual and to help you confidently show up in all the roles that you play. So we also like to talk about affirmations. We do these sessions pretty regularly, at least a couple times a year or more. We do like some segments of it. And we have done in the past challenges where we actually have an entire session focused on affirmations and really focus on breathing exercises and getting you started on your day right. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. We're not going to do a whole lot of it. I'm going to share some information with you on how you can actually access more of this, more of these affirmations, more of these guided meditation sessions, more in-depth skincare education sessions. I'm going to share a little bit more later on how you can access more of that. But today, in the interest of time, and because this session, we're trying to keep it to about 30 minutes or less, we're just going to have a short affirmation. Again, then we're going to hop right in to our skincare education. So this first affirmation is confidence is beautiful. So I would like you to get comfortable wherever you are. I know we have our audience all over the world. I know one of my cousins is actually in the Middle East right now. Actually listening in from the Middle East. And I know we have customers and part of our audience in Canada and in the UK and in the Caribbean. So wherever you are, I would like you to get comfortable and just take a deep breath with me in through your nose and out through your mouth and repeat this affirmation with me. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. Confidence is beautiful. And that's right. Confidence is beautiful, right? So I just wanted you to sit for a minute in that, because a lot of times when we're talking about skincare and skincare challenges, we can kind of get into the mode of kind of getting down on ourselves or harsh with ourselves. And that is not, absolutely not the goal with today's session. The goal is really to help you, like I said, confidently show up in your roles. And so I wanted to bring this affirmation in us so that we can really think of being confident and realizing that that is in itself beautiful, right? So that is in itself beautiful as we go through this session today. So let us continue as you guys are tuning in. Like I said, comment, let me know where you're tuning in from. Type hashtag replay if you're watching this in the replay. Would love to know who is in the room. Would love to know where you're tuning in from. I love to see all the different countries and the parts of the US that everybody is tuning in from. A lot of you probably tuned in to see what our discount is for this session. So I'm bringing that in first before we get into the session. So this is our discount code for this session, for this series, for this 3-day series. It's BTS. So again, this is our Back to School Skincare Edition series. And so the code is BTS that you can use on our website for 30% off website, site-wide, 30% on our website on all of our skincare products. You can also take a scan of this QR code. It'll take you directly to the page with all of our products, and you'll see that 30% off code. So let's jump into the day one presentation topic. So today we're going to talk about skin types. And I always like to start here because there's a difference between skin types and skin challenges. There's a difference between skin types and skin challenges. So I always like to share that first of all, because a lot of times people confuse skin types and skin challenges. One example is that I would ask sometimes someone, what is your skin type? and they would say, oh, I have acne prone skin. And while that may be a challenge that they're currently experiencing with their skin, they're probably currently experiencing blemishes or acne. That is not necessarily the skin type. That is a skin challenge. And it's important to understand the difference between those two, because when you start looking for skincare products, when you start developing your customized skincare routine, you're going to want to understand what your skin type is first, what your base skin type is first, before you treat that challenge. Because how you would treat blemishes and breakouts for a dry skin type would be different to how you would treat blemishes and breakouts for an oily skin type. So that's one of the reasons why it's important to understand the difference between skin types and skin challenges. So let's go back here to look at the different skin types. There are four main skin types. You have oily skin, dry skin, combination skin, and balanced skin. So those are the four main skin types. Oily skin is usually as a result of an overactive sebaceous gland. So an overactive sebaceous gland is what usually causes oily skin. So what is the sebaceous gland? The sebaceous gland is actually the oil producing gland in your skin. And when you have oily skin, you have an overactive sebaceous gland, which means that it's producing more oil than your skin needs. And that oil kind of sits on the surface of your skin. And you see that as oily skin, right? So that is what an oily skin is. It's caused by an overactive sebaceous gland. And later on, we're going to talk about some of those things that contribute to oilier skin types and contribute to that overactive sebaceous gland. The next type of skin type is dry skin. Dry skin, that's the next common skin type. And dry skin is actually caused by a lack of hyaluronic acid in the skin. So dry skin is caused by a lack of hyaluronic acid. What is hyaluronic acid? Hyaluronic acid is something that our skin produces naturally. It holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water. It holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water. But as we age, we tend to lose hyaluronic acid in our skin. So our skin gets drier as we age. Also, people with dry skin types tend to have less hyaluronic acid in their skin. So that is one of the root causes of dry skin. We're also going to go into a little bit more of, what causes that dry skin, what causes that reduction in hyaluronic acid, all of that, and some of the solutions. We're going to talk about that later this week. As you guys are tuning in, like I said, comment, let me know where you're tuning in from. I see, okay, North Carolina here, Florida, I see Florida here. Our Aqua Rose Beauty is actually based in Jacksonville, Florida. So I know we have a lot of Florida beautifuls looking on. I see Florida here. I see New York. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So welcome, 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 everyone. This is day one of our back to school skincare edition series. So the other common skin type is combination skin, combination skin. And I actually have combination skin. So combination skin is when your skin is not entirely oily or entirely dry, but you kind of have a mix. So I have oil combination oily skin, which means that my skin is oily in the T zone. So I can tend to get oilier in the forehead, my nose, my chin, sometimes this little part of my cheek right here, but I tend to be drier in the other parts of my skin. And that combination skin is actually one of the most common skin types. It's actually, I think about 55% of people have combination skin. So it's actually the most common skin type. The last skin type is balanced skin. So balanced skin is where we have those lucky few or fortunate few that don't have oily skin or dry skin. Their skin is just really, really balanced all over. And kudos to you if that is you and you are in that lucky few. So comment as you guys are tuning in. Again, my name is Christy, and we are here for our day one of our Back to School Skincare Edition. So now that we've talked a little bit about the skin types, I wanted to now come into skin challenges. And this is something that a lot of us are really familiar with. We kind of know what our skin challenges are. That's usually the first reason that we're looking for different skincare products to kind of help with the skin challenges that we're experiencing. So these are some of the main skincare challenges. I'm not going to go in depth into all of these. I'm going to cover a couple of these in depth, but most of these I'm going to cover at a higher level. If you want more detail on these, we've actually had done about 15 hours of training and skincare demonstrations, all of that. You can scan this scan this QR code, and it can take you to our challenge, our challenge bundles. And in those bundles, you're going to get access to replays of education sessions we've done and trainings that we've done that kind of have that where we go in more in depth into these skin challenges, and where we also kind of help you talk through the solutions and all of that. So let's talk about oily or dry skin. We mentioned earlier that you can have oily or dry skin type. Now, oily or dry skin challenge is when you don't have those challenges under control. So let me say that again. So I, for instance, can have oily skin, and if I don't have that, I can have an oily skin type, and if I don't have that oily skin type under control, I can then experience an oily skin challenge, right? And the same thing goes for dry skin. I can have a dry skin type that if I don't have it under control, I can have the challenge of dry skin. Now, we have several customers in our community. I know Kayla, I'm not sure if she's on, she's mentioned before, Dara has mentioned before that they have had oily or dry skin types that they have been able, Chigozi, I know has mentioned before as well, that she has been able to get that under control. And so they no longer experience that skin challenge, right? So again, we wanna make the distinction between skin type and skin challenge. So oily or dry skin can be a skin challenge. Acne can be another skin challenge. So what causes acne? And as you guys are tuning in, come and say hi. Hey guys. I see a few of you commenting. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to day one of our back to school skincare edition. So let's talk about acne. Let's talk about acne. What causes acne? So acne is usually caused by an overactive sebaceous gland. Usually people with oilier skin types tend to experience acne. That doesn't mean that if you have dry skin, you won't experience acne. It's just more common in oilier skin types. So what causes acne? Acne is usually caused by an overactive sebaceous gland that secretes more oil than your skin needs. So the sebaceous gland is the oil producing gland. It secretes more oil to the surface of your skin that it needs. That oil then kind of combines with the dirt and dead skin cells on the surface of your skin, and then it clogs the pores, causes inflammation beneath the surface of your skin. That inflammation is what then causes acne. So let me say that again. I know that was a mouthful, but this is going to be helpful when we talk tomorrow about some of the solutions. So acne is caused by an overactive oil-producing gland called the sebaceous gland. That overactive gland secretes more oil on the surface of your skin than you need. That oil then combines with dirt and dead skin cells on the surface of your skin. It clogs the pores, causing inflammation, and that inflammation is what causes acne. So that's one of the root cause of acne. We're going to also talk tomorrow about some of the, actually, let's do it today because I think we have a lot more going on tomorrow. So let's talk through what are some of those things that can actually cause acne and cause that overactive sebaceous gland. So one that we mentioned is if you have naturally oily skin, you can have issues with acne. And we're going to talk tomorrow about some of the solutions for that. Another cause of overactive sebaceous gland or acne is the hair products that you use, the hair products or the skincare products. If you use products that are comedogenic, what's called comedogenic, some of you have probably heard the phrase non-comedogenic. So comedogenic is actually when you're talking about products that are going to clog your pores. It's just a big word for meaning clogging your pores. So if you use products that are comedogenic, it means that those products can actually clog your pores and cause inflammation and then cause acne as well. Another cause for acne can be stress. So comment in the chat. Let me know if you tend to experience breakouts when you're stressed. Let me know if you tend to experience breakouts in the stress. Type a yes in the chat. And we are live on all of our platforms. So I'm kind of trying to look for your comments here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I see the yeses coming. Yes. So stress is another cause of acne. And one of the root causes of acne is stress. What causes the acne is that when you're stressed, your body produces a type of hormone called androgens. And what those androgens do is they stimulate that sebaceous gland, that oil producing gland that we've been talking about. They stimulate that gland, and they also stimulate the hair follicles, causing that gland to produce more oils and then causing all the things that cause acne, causing the oils to combine with dirt and dead skin cells, clogging your pores, or causing those pores to become inflamed, and then the inflamed pores manifest themselves on the surface of your skin as acne. So that's what's going on with acne prone skin. And then you also have skin challenges such as dark spots, hyperpigmentation. That the causes of those can be from acne scars, acne acne that you pop, pimples that you pop, that the bleeding, and not to get too graphic, but we all know and have experienced that. And then it results in a dark spots because of those inflamed blood vessels, all of that hyperpigmentation, just overall unevenness in the skin tone. We have hyperpigmentation from sunspots, from age spots, from an overexposure to the sun. All of those things. I'm not going to go into too much detail on dark spots. Again, if you scan this QR code, or if you go to bit.ly/love my skin bundle, bit.ly/love my skin bundle, you can access our workbooks and also our trainings that go into more detail on dark spots and hyperpigmentation. But the next skin challenge, which is another popular skin challenge, particularly as we age, is fine lines and wrinkles. So I mentioned earlier that dry skin happens as a result of a lack of hyaluronic acid in the skin. Drier skin tends to be more prone to fine lines and wrinkles. All skin types, as we age, will eventually have that challenge, or if it's not treated earlier on, you can have you can actually have a premature aging where you get those fine lines and wrinkles earlier than you really want them to happen, right? But dry skin is usually the main culprit of fine lines and wrinkles. Another culprit of fine lines and wrinkles is loss of collagen as you age. So loss of collagen in the skin can result in fine lines and wrinkles. So what is collagen? Collagen is that protein in your skin that helps to keep your skin taut. It helps to maintain the elasticity in your skin. And elasticity just means that it helps your skin bounce back faster. Have any of you ever, pressed a baby's skin and it just bounces back really quickly? That's because babies have a lot of collagen in your skin, right? That's called the elasticity in your skin, right? So when your skin loses collagen, it's more prone to keeping those grooves and indentations from living, from your facial expressions and smiling and all of those things, the laugh lines, all of those grooves. As you age and lose collagen, it tends to maintain some of those lines. It keeps those indentations there. So that's one of the root causes of fine lines and wrinkles, a reduction in collagen. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about some of the solutions to these skin challenges, but today we just wanted to highlight some of the root causes of these so you can kind of keep those in mind as we look to develop your skincare routine later on. A couple other skin challenges are, dark circles under your eyes. We also have, challenges with, like I said, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, all of those things. If you want to get more details on this, I actually have another training where I go into more details on like dark circles under your eyes and the root causes of those. If you want to get more details on those, scan this QR code or visit, let me see if I can type it in the chat. You can also visit, oh, I can't type it here. Hold on. But you can also visit bit.ly/Love My Skin Bundle, bit.ly/Love My Skin Bundle, and you can get access to more training. So let's talk about homework. Let's talk about homework. So the homework for today, we're going to be giving you guys homework every day that's really going to help you assess your own skin and get the building blocks for the customized skincare routine that we're going to be developing at the end of this 3-day series. So for your homework, I'm going to ask you to do the skin type test. So what is the skin type test? For the skin type test, what you want to do is wash your face with a non-stripping cleanser. And by non-stripping, I mean a cleanser that's not going to strip your skin of all the nourishment, all the natural oils on your skin. You know that your skin is stripped when after you cleanse it, it just feels really tight and taut, like you can almost hardly smile. That's when you know that you've stripped your skin. So you want to start with a non-stripping cleanser, a gentle cleanser. You want to cleanse your skin tonight, and then don't apply anything else to your skin. Cleanse, pat it dry like you normally do, and then go to bed. When you wake up in the morning, observe your skin. And that's the skin type test. You're going to observe your skin at its base level with no products added. You want to look for whether your skin looks oily or whether it looks dry, whether it looks oily in some parts of the skin and dry in other parts, or oily in some parts and normal in other parts, or balanced in other parts. Or your skin, if you're one of the fortunate few, your skin may look completely normal and you may not see any oiliness or dryness. That means you have balanced skin. So that is the skin type test. You want to start with a non-stripping cleanser, like I said, wash your face, and then observe your skin in the morning. And that'll tell you what skin type you have. Also, homework, I want you to think about whether you experience certain skin challenges at certain times. For instance, with acne-prone skin, you may realize that you experience blemishes or breakouts around that time of the month, around menstruation, around that phase in life, around perimenopause or menopause, or during puberty. I know here at Apple Rose we have several of our customers, our little customers that are going through puberty right now. But you want to kind of assess your skin and see if those skin challenges that you experience whether they only happen at a certain time. Or whether you just started experiencing them as you're going through a certain phase in life. And you also want to start your skin journal. We actually have a skin journal where you can actually record some of this information. You can record your skin type after your skin type test. You can record some of this information that you're gathering about whether you experience certain skin challenges at certain times. You can record all that information. So you have all of it in one place when we actually work on customizing your skincare routine. So the place to get that, our skin journal as part of our bundles, our challenge bundles, it's in there. It's bit.ly/Love My Skin Bundle. You can also scan this QR code and it'll take you there to a workbook. Our workbook has a space for notes and all of that. So you're going to have access to all of that and start your skin journal to really kind of help you with understanding your skin intuitively. Again, I want to remind you guys, I don't think I talked about this yet. We have a prize that you can be eligible to win. This is our Most Engaged Player Award. And so this is for the person who during this week is commenting on our posts, engaging, encouraging other people who post. We are encouraging you to post your homework results, to post it in our Facebook group. That's the place where we're going to see all the posts and choose this Most Engaged Player Award. You can scan this QR code to make sure you're registered so you have access to that Facebook group. We're also going to be choosing the winner from the registrants, people who register for this 3-day series. So this is the place to register. Scan this QR code and it'll take you directly to the registration page so you can enter to win that award. Again, we're going to sharing with you about our exclusive series sale. So this is just during this 3-day series, education series, back to school skincare education series where we're helping you develop that customized skincare routine. So we also have a 30% off that's just going on during this series that you get 30% off on our website with code BTS. So that's the code to get 30% off, code BTS. You can also scan this QR code as well and access that as well. Okay, so there we are. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, like we mentioned, we talked about skin types and skin challenges. So the homework is for you to do the skin type test, understand what your skin type is, and then to reflect on your skin challenges. Come armed with that tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to go through some of the solutions and we're going to craft our skincare routine, our customized skincare routine, and we're going to talk about our skincare ritual. They're different things. We're also going to talk on Thursday about some of the biggest mistakes that you can make with your skincare routine and your skincare ritual. So make sure you do the homework, post it in our Facebook group, register for this series, and we're going to send you all the information on how to access the Facebook group. But thank you for joining us. Thank you guys for being engaged as well. Remember, we have that Most Engaged Player Award. So you want to be engaged, you want to comment in the group, comment on as we do these videos as well. And you're gonna be entered to win that Most Engaged Player, that $200 gift voucher from Apple Rose Beauty. So thank you so much for joining us. Like I always like to end all of these sessions. Thank you for your big, beautiful heart. And join us tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for day 2. See you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.